The business segment is brought to you by MTN. The MPC of the Bank of Ghana in 2025 has begun under the chairmanship of the new governor, Dr. Johnson Esiama, in Accra. Dr. Esiama said under his watch, the MPC will ensure that its decisions are influenced by data-driven reasons, bolster transparency in its voting patterns among members in order to increase public confidence in the central bank.
Reflect briefly on two institutional areas which I believe we can further strengthen going forward. And that's to do with the transparency of our decision-making process and also the communication of our forward-looking guidance. That the MPC decisions that we take, that these are taken behind closed doors, without clear data-driven reasoning. This is the impression out there. And so therefore, to counter this as chairman, colleagues, I'm proposing that we implement mechanisms to make the committee's decision factors more accessible. We need to explain the issues better to the public, whether this means publishing the voting outcomes of members or enhancing the narrative content of our policy statements.
Ghana's economy is facing convergence of risk, including inflation, elevated liquidity, soft real interest rates, fragile fiscal recovery, and growing external uncertainty among strong buffers, says the governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson Esiama.
We also see a possible escalation in global tariff wars. We also see rising geopolitical tensions, and we see a weakening in Chinese demand, which could shift the dynamics. These global factors could also have spillover effects on inflation going forward, capital flows, and could also affect exchange rate stability going forward. Domestically, colleagues, the 2024 fiscal outing, as you've seen in the data, has been expansionary, with the deficit exceeding program targets. We have seen encouraging signs of consolidation for the first 2 months in 2025. But even with that, questions remain as to whether current measures are adequate to anchor expectations and or satisfy upcoming IMF program reviews.